Guys, welcome to Achilles SafeHaven. We're here with SoCal Token. Just a quick reminder, AMAs are never endorsements. They are a chance for us to ask questions, and everything you hear on this AMA is not financial advice. We have Daniel representing. I'm sorry, who else is here from the team, guys?
It'll just be the two of us. A couple of our other team members are on the AMA as well, though.
Great. Guys, introduce yourselves and tell us about the project.
All right. Robert, go ahead. I'll let you introduce yourself first.
Robert, you are muted.
There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you. My name is Robert. I'm the CTO of SoCal Token. Daniel's going to pretty much be leading the AMA today, so I'll let him jump in. There'll probably be some points where I'll jump in and take over. But yeah, happy to be here and talk with all you guys.
All right. I'm Daniel, CEO of SoCal Token. As we were kind of talking about, I'm from San Diego, California. So is my co-founder, Robbie. 6 of our core team members are all from Southern California.
Welcome, welcome. Wait a second. You know what? No, just because we have an opening here. You guys have an intro song?
We do.
We do.
Hang tight, gentlemen. Hey, you hang tight. Just where you are. I can't wait to hear this. Okay, this is the SoCal Token AMA intro song. That is the most Southern California thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Right. We did a mix of Sublime, Revolution, kind of that reggae theme, pretty much everything surrounding that, which kind of leads us, to our token. Pretty much we're going to be based on everything that's Southern California, the beaches, the beautiful weather, the palm trees, the people, the environment, like everybody getting along. Like that's really what we're focused on and bringing that to the world for everybody. As I had said before, 6 of our core team members are from Southern California. The founders, we pretty much grew up here in San Diego, going to the beaches and in the community and everything. So we really wanted to do a region-based utility token that people around the world could share in and be a part of. Some of the basics of our coin, we are launched on the Binance Smart Chain. We're going to be doing the pink sale here, of course, in about a little over 6 days next weekend. But some of the biggest things that come with our project is we have a Retros 1990s 16-bit play-to-earn surfing game. We really want to go back to that retro, like kind of 90s Super Nintendo kind of theme, with the TC surfing and everything for the play-to-earn. We really want the game, to be focused around like battles and competitions and even having that campaign mode. We're working on all the scope and working with the development team to really get the project up and running for that, which is going to be just absolutely amazing. We also feature a custom pre-minted NFTs DApp and marketplace. The marketplace right now is currently being developed and will be ready before launch. I actually have a sneak peek for everybody here that's joining today, so you guys will be the first ones to kind of see the overlook of what the marketplace is going to look like. But we want it to be a fully functioning NFT. You can buy, sell, mint your NFTs on it. You could do your staking on there. All those different options, which is just amazing.
Excellent.
Another item we're bringing. What's that? You ready to see it?
Intro was coming right after. My bad.
No worries. I'll give you a little sneak peek here. So here's some of our play-to-earn pixel art that we had created by our lead designer. As you can see, we got the Cali Kong, who's kind of our one main character, for it. We're going to have, of course, different characters for the video game, but it's going to be really that retro theme from the early 1990s surfing style, which is going to be really, really cool. But for everybody who's on today, you guys get a sneak peek of the marketplace. Nobody has seen this yet. This is not fully complete or anything yet, but this is what our marketplace is going to be. We're really pushing to have this ready before launch, fully tested and everything, because we have a really big staking and then NFT program starting after launch. So we're going to launch Saturday next weekend for pre-sale. That's going to sell out in a few seconds. Like, we've already got enough commitments on that. And then we are going to launch 1 hour after that onto Pancake Swap. The next day, our innovative staking program is going to begin. And our program is a little bit different than anybody else's. The first people that get in, the first 500, will have an opportunity to get 300% locking at 60 days. The next 30 people will get 150% for locking for 30 days. After that, 500's filled, then there's 750 people, and the APY drops from there down to 150% and 100%. After that, the next 1,000 people will then get a different APY, 100% and 75%. And then our final staking is going to be 50% all the way up to 100 million market cap, which means that Saturday, the first 2,250 people to stake will have the highest APY and the first people there. We really wanted to reward the early holders and the people that have gotten into our community from the beginning. If anybody's been in our TG and into our groups, we have an extremely strong organic grown group from all over the world and a lot of people from Southern California. We sold out our private sale of 400 BNB in 2 weeks in a bloody crypto market. And we actually had to cut it off because I still had people just like sending BNB and sending BNB. So we did accept a little more. So we actually sold 429 BNB, which went a little bit over. But it was one of those things like, all right, guys, like, it's done, but I'm not going to, reject your money. So it's coming in, and so you're going to get your tokens. But I'd say that's a really good positive thing to have, that you have more than enough coming in for your private sale. The pre-sale, like I said, we've got whitelist going on. So I hope everybody here listening right now is going to get a whitelist spot. I hope you're going to be ready to get your computers, your Wi-Fi, everything set up for that day, for the moment we open to buy, because it is going to go really, really fast.
Okay. And what is the hard cap you guys are pushing for on the pre-sale?
454 BNB with a max of 4 BNB.
God, this is a huge amount of funds raised. As far as your private sale is concerned, are you guys vesting it?
No, I want people in the crypto market to be able to do whatever they want with it. But I will tell you this, with the private sale, these were friends of mine, family members of mine, from all the core team members. These are literally family members that want to hold a long time. These are not people that we just, went out and selected just like at random to get in. I'd say 75% of these are long-term holders, which is huge. And a lot of them are going to be staking, because getting in that 300% right away for 60 days, that is huge to have, especially with no tax on the private sale. So we decided not to do the vesting period for the private sale.
Okay. And the staking, you said I understand the APYs, I guess, here, but now those are going to be paid back to the holders in SoCal token. This is traditional staking, correct?
Correct. It is going to be a dual reward system is what we're doing. So you will get USDT and SoCal tokens. So the 5% USDT rewards we offer to all holders of the token. Depending on how many tokens you hold, you'll be getting that 5%. So say if you hold 1 billion tokens and we do 1 million in volume, your tokens based off of that, it's 50,000, and then you get 1% of that pretty much, which would be about $500 a day, holding 1 billion tokens with 1 million in volume.
And the cool part about that also is you're able to claim your USDT rewards throughout the staking period. So that's something that you can claim on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, however you want to do it. The rewards from the staking will be claimed at the end of the staking period.
And when you say claim, you mean it's not auto deposited? There's I have to interact with the DApp to get my rewards?
It'll be in the D app, correct. You claim once your staking period's over, there'll be a button right there. You hit for claim, and then it will automatically be there for your wallet once you claim it. We've seen other projects that do staking that allow people to claim their rewards constantly, and from what we've seen, there's just a lot of sales continually from the daily rewards. So we felt it'd be healthier for the project to just let them accumulate and then give people that option at the end once they have everything accumulated for their whole staking period to do what they want at that point.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys, sorry to interrupt with some questions there. Please go ahead.
Oh, no worries, no worries. Now I get to come up to the fun part. Our Cali Kong Neon First Edition NFTs. These are absolutely amazing. We have a phenomenal NFT designer, Neil Diamond freaking Hands, who's amazing. He is really, really talented. And he designed our first limited edition 1400 collection that will go on sale on June 20th. The price for the NFTs is going to be 0.2 BNB. The best part about these NFTs is they're going to have real world utility inside our play to earn game. They're going to give you access to different wave breaks. You're going to have access to different surfboards, different competitions, all sorts of different items, skins. So these NFTs, when you get those, is going to be absolutely amazing. And there's only 1,400 of these, so they're going to go very quick. The max buy per person at a time is 20 NFTs. And so we're going to be launching these. And then I do have another surprise to tell everybody. We are going to be pushing for CMC trending around the same time. We are right now fast-tracked to get onto CMC. We're really hoping to get onto CMC within the first few days after launch. And then we're going to be paying for that trending right around when we do this NFT launch. So we're going to get a lot of site traffic coming in, and I tell everybody, be ready. We're going to be launching at noon Pacific time that day of the NFT collection. So have your beans ready. These NFTs are going to go really, really fast.
All right. And I'm sorry, how many of them are there exactly?
1,400.
1,400. Awesome.
Yep. And all of them are different. There's going to have a different rarity scale for each one. The different backgrounds and everything will have a different rarity score for them, the different glasses, the haircut, all those different things. And the rarity scores will be shown in the marketplace. So when you want to buy them, sell them, all that different stuff, you can see the different rarity scores. But when you go to buy the NFT, you're buying it through our NFT mystery vault. So say you want to buy 5 of them, you're going to get the 5 in order, but they're going to be completely random which ones you get. You could get extremely rare ones. You could get all the way down to the standard ones. So then that's the fun part, is then when we have the marketplace ready to go, you can sell those on there right afterwards. And if you have a really rare one, you can make a lot of money on those because there's only 1,400. And we're planning to have this project to be huge. We're not looking at the $100 million project, the $250 million project. We're looking at a $1 billion project as our plans with this company. The play to earn surfing game is just the first portal that we're looking at. Our main focus and our ultimate goal for this project is to develop the Caliverse. And the Caliverse will be a fully functioning metaverse built off the Southern California theme, with all the different extreme sports attached to it, with surfing. We want to do skateboarding parks, BMX biking. We even want to have a snowboarding mountain, because we got Big Bear and everything. And we want the Caliverse to be there to have those different types of businesses so people can sell surfboards, sell different bikes, different skins, different glasses, hold really fun like DJ parties, beach parties, all those different items. So that is our ultimate goal for the project, is to bring that to the forefront.
Interesting. I guess I would normally ask you what made you guys think about SoCal, but you guys actually live there, so that makes sense. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. Yeah, we really wanted to bring something, that comes with our home and crypto and kind of bringing it all together, That was our focus, is to really build a huge community, off of Southern California and the United States, bringing crypto together, but also is really building up that family and, giving back to people as a utility token. We don't want to just be the Bitcoin or Ethereum where you can trade and sell the token and that's it. You don't get anything else out of it. Which brings us to our ecosystem. So every holder of SoCal token will be offered free yoga classes once a week, Magic Mini sound bath. If anybody's done that before, it's beautiful sound healing with crystal bowls that you can just meditate and relax to. And then crypto education classes, which we've already started, we're going to have those once a week. We really want to focus on different subjects for that, teaching the people that haven't really got into crypto, like what are the basics of it? What is a blockchain? What is coin market cap? What are the different exchanges that you can go on to buy these different cryptos? How to set up a trust wallet and a MetaMask wallet. I've been working with a lot of people that, have heard about crypto, but really didn't know much about it. And I've been walking them through that, like showing them the basics of what it is, because crypto is going to be a part of our lives. Every year it's going to grow and grow. And, eventually it's going to hit that 10 trillion market cap where, everybody's going to own a piece of that. And I keep trying to tell people like that's generational wealth. It's like buying Apple back in the early 80s and 90s, getting into crypto that's going to be around for a while, get into it, hold it, and then, pass that down to your family, because that's the generational wealth that's going to help your family in the end, be financially independent. One of the other features we're doing for our project is a charity wallet. Our charity wallet, we really, really want to give back to the communities, especially for surfing. So we're going to be doing beach cleanups. We're going to be hosting those in Southern California to really start cleaning up, the marine life and giving back. We're really wanting to help clean up areas and give back to the community, especially if anybody's been down here during the 4th of July, Memorial Day, any of those days. I mean, they just get absolutely trashed. And, we really want to keep, our environment and everything clean. Eventually, if we grow big enough down the road, we plan to do beach cleanups also around the world in different countries, kind of fly there and do these charity events to help clean up other beaches around the world, not just in Southern California.
Okay. Wait, so real quick, before you move on, because I have 2 quick questions.
Oh, yeah.
Who hosts your yoga classes and your sound healing?
What's that? Okay, so the yoga classes is going to be held by Robbie's wife. So she's a yoga instructor. And then the Magic Mini Sound Bath is actually my wife. She's actually a certified sound bath healer. So she teaches these classes already and been doing it for years now. So both of them will be teaching these classes. We have the schedule set up. So every Tuesday night, we will have the sound bath. Every Wednesday night is the crypto education classes. Every Thursday night is the yoga classes. And I've been teaching the crypto education classes lately, but me and Robbie are going to kind of switch on and off from that. And I really want to have a different subject every week, like how to avoid scams, how to set up a trust wallet and buy on Pancake Swap and adjust your slippage, so you're ready for this, how to buy into a pre-sale, different items like that, that we can really just discuss like off-topic items, because as everybody knows, cryptocurrency is always changing and developing and growing into different aspects.
Once we get a little bit further into, we want to also look at
Dominion James. Dominion. All right, thank you.
There we go. Yeah, we want to look at also, talking with the community and seeing what subjects they're interested in, and setting up some form of, I don't know, poll or however we're going to conduct it to figure out popular topics that the community wants to discuss and maybe learn about, and then we're going to proceed with it that way as well.
I love it. I mean, as a man who has an appreciation for yoga and sound baths, this is the most Southern California thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like this is awesome. All right. Awesome. And the crypto education classes, guys, like that's coins like Shiba and all the big ones that actually got to the higher levels, they didn't get it with just existing crypto people. They had to teach people how to actually use this. That's pretty cool.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. All right.
So I'm going to move on next to our tokenomics, kind of how it's broken down. So we have it structured. We have the 10% buy tax. You get 5% back for your USDT rewards to every holder. 3% will come back for marketing and development, video game, Caliverse, to pay for all of our marketing, mods, all those different items. And then we got 2% going for liquidity to keep the project and coin healthy. For the sell tax, similar breakdown. You got the 5% USDT, 3% for marketing and DEV, 2% liquidity, And then we have the 1% that's going to be a burn. We actually have to change that. We're not going to be doing a buyback. We're just going to be doing a direct burn on those to just make sure that the supply is reducing. And then the 1% is going to be going to the charity wallet used for the beach cleanups. We're actually going to be setting up a nonprofit to kind of run that beach cleanup and everything and get the board members ready and all that. We really want to make them fun events too. You know, we're going to have like a DJ, catered food, the tent, you know, all that stuff set up. And we've even been talking with some radio stations because we really want to get like the exposure and get as many people involved to really help clean up these beaches and put that effort forward.
Awesome. I'm sorry, what was the buy tax? It's also 12?
Oh, sorry, 10%.
10%, got it. It just drops the, okay.
Yeah, and then eventually, of course, once we get bigger and we're really looking at, you know, moving on to Binance and KuCoin and all these other different ones, the rewards and those different types of things could go away. You know, if we hit that 250, 500 million market cap and we're really looking to launch on Binance and those different ones, they haven't accepted reward tokens yet. So maybe by then we could keep the rewards if they're going to accept them at that point. But, you know, that'll be something brought up into the community to let everybody know. Because getting on Binance and those different things, that is the ultimate, you know, goal to really get onto those large exchanges to get that exposure for all the investors.
Got it.
And then our metrics, which we have, they're broken down here. We got 50% for the ecosystem. That's going to be going to our staking protocol, play to earn. It's going to also help pay for, you know, some of the yoga, sound bath healing. The charity wallet has its own different section, so that's good to go. The seed and private sale, we filled that up. It's actually a little more than the 14%. It's probably closer to about 15% we used for that. That went really, really fast. We got 15% allocated for the pre-sale with a hard cap of 454 BNB and a soft cap of 250. And then we do have the 3% team vesting tokens. Those are locked for 3 months until after launch. And then we are going to be doing the burns. We're planning on doing like 2.5 billion a week, probably in the first month or two to kind of like reduce the supply. And so we'll do like those burn parties to really, really help the health of the project. And then we have the 5% dedicated to the liquidity pool.
Excellent. And one thing I didn't ask you earlier about you guys' raising. So you're doing a total of 829 BNB. What percentage of that is going to be going to liquidity?
Oh, sorry, 829 BNB?
Was that right? 429 private and 400?
Oh, yeah. 454 for
that's right.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What percentage of that is going?
We're going to be adding in the original 51% is going to be added in from Pink Sale, and then we're going to inject the other half of that pre-sale after launch to kind of stabilize the price. We're looking really to stabilize the price probably right after, you know, the big dip or anything that comes within their first couple days. And then if there is anything left over from the private and seed sale, that will also be getting injected into liquidity. Right now, we've actually paid for some pretty huge things, some surprises that I have coming up for everybody that they'll be hearing about soon. But the play to earn video game, the pixel art, CMC trending, CMS trending, DEX tools trending. We've got a pretty big package going right now. So we are really using that money to pay for some of the best things for this project. Because as we're saying, we're not looking to make this, you know, a little $20 to $30 million project. You know, our goal is to hit that $1 billion project. And we want to hit that 100 million within the first month or two. You know, that is our plans to really push this thing to be big. Another item, we are going to be launching on a centralized exchange. The first one we're looking at is going to be Bitmart. We've already been in contact with them and slowly working on getting that process started. Of course, you know, we have to launch first, and then after we launch, we're going to be getting that all set up to get listed. Hopefully, our plan is to be listed within the first few weeks on Bitmart. So once we get all the application, all that stuff ready and done with them, we'll keep everybody updated on that. But even if you like lock in a time with them, they could be like, oh yeah, we'll put you in this day. And, you know, it could be a day before or a day after. So we don't really want to give a hard date for everybody that will be launching on Bitmart. But we plan to be on about 4 or 5 different exchanges within the first few months. So there's more exposure out there and people have more access to buy our token outside of the Pancake swap.
I gotcha.
All right, and then I'm just going to go into some like general information. So we did get our first audit done with InterFi, and we had a high score of 91. We did our first KYC with Pink Sale, which we have our audit badge and KYC badge on Pink Sale. We did our KYC with Coin Sniper, which is complete. We are going to be using some of the private sale funds to get our CerTick audit. We've already received pricing for that. So we're going to do CerTick KYC and CerTick audit. We're going to be starting that process either the day before launch or the day after launch. We're in talks with them right now, so we're trying to figure out their schedule, the best day we can get that all set up and get that started. The pixel art for the video game, we've kind of shown you a couple teasers for that. Right now, the version 2 website is almost complete. We're just kind of wrapping it up. We added another core team member, so we're going to have a total of 10 core team members on there. We'll be adding the pixel art to that and a couple other additions to make it really cool. Also, the version 2 white paper should be ready soon as well. We just wanted to make sure we had everything finalized, some other images for the pixel art and other items that'll be on there. One of the biggest things, though, to tell everybody is we have met with lawyers and we have started the process to form the LLC for SoCal Token. We've already got all the paperwork in and everything, and the filing started yesterday. We have paid for the expedited filing fees to get that pushed as fast as possible. So we are going to be a legitimate, fully formed company before launch or right after launch is our plan, and we'll be sharing that with everybody. We really wanted this project to be that like kind of safety and comfort, you know, in the crypto space where there's so many scams and so many rug pulls and all that. We wanted to provide everybody with that sense of security and trust that, you know, we are here to stick around for a very long time. So we decided to get the LLC and everything formed and pay for those crypto lawyers to get everything right and get everything connected perfectly, because there's a couple different reasons for doing that. Is you don't want to be labeled as a security token, you want to be labeled as a utility token. So we are a utility token, and we're really getting that push and get that, you know, legal opinion and to form the LLC for everybody. As I said earlier, we got DX tools trending going to be coming day 1 from launch. We're going to have that 7 days straight. Coin Market Cap also and Coin Gecko. We're going to be having those trendings, and we're also going to be listing on there. And then Stock Twits, of course, that's my baby. So we're going to get that thing up and running as soon as possible. You got to have that Stock Twits to get that shilling out there and really get that attention with everybody. We're also filing for trademarks for SoCal Token, Caliverse, CaliKong, the SCT Surf, all those different things to get, you know, the rights and everything protected for all our investors and everybody in the project.
My man. I have two questions. Whoa, we got some very big feedback there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So you guys are doing all the KYCs. Are you guys doxed?
We are fully doxed. Our if you go onto our website, there I can show you. Actually, we're on the website.
I love this screen share you got going on. Yeah, thank you.
Ta-da! Yeah. We've fully shown our pictures and videos. We got our pictures listed up here. The biggest thing for the fully docs is going to be the formation of the company. That's going to have all of our information in it. So that's going to be released. That's going to be public information for people so they can look that up if they need to for everything for us. So this is going to change a little bit, but you have me, the CEO, Robert, the CTO, Dwayne, who's in head of investor relations, lead advisor, Crypto Jesus. And then we have 2 accountants and 1 paralegal. Dana is one of our accountants, and then Bridget is our paralegal and accountant. And then we have also Tim, who helps with pretty much everything as an account executive, Devin, the technology advisor. And we also just recently hired Finn, who's going to be a project advisor also. We've been hiring in some really solid people in the crypto industry that have launched some pretty big projects that are going to be a part of our team.
Great. Let's see. What was my second question here? Oh, the play to earn game, exactly. So what is the method of you guys actually earning in the game?
So for that game, it's going to be a couple different ways you can earn in that game. It's going to be set up. If anybody's ever played like TC surfing, it's going to be set up like that, but there'll be coins all over the wave. And then different tricks you do, you will own your different points, different coins you can collect off while doing it. But my favorite ones are going to be like the battle and competition mode. It's going to be kind of like if anybody's ever played like Halo 1-to-1 head-to-head, it'll be, hey, I'm going to risk, 50,000 SoCal tokens. You risk 50,000 SoCal tokens. Winner takes all. That's going to be one of my favorite ones. But then we're going to be having those surfing competitions. And the coolest thing with those surfing competitions is that you can get into the competitions with an NFT and not have to pay those entrance fees. Everybody else coming into those competitions is going to be having to pay those entrance fees, and then top 1, 2, and 3 will be winning those prizes. We also might be doing some specials if you have like the highest points for the week or anything like that, or if you like break into different levels, you can win to those surfing competitions. So there's going to be multiple ways to earn inside of the game.
All right. Well, let me see the time here. Yeah, we're getting to the point where I'm into the community. Keep going, buddy. Let us know anything else you want, then we'll get to our community questions.
I think I pretty much covered it all. That's that's where we're at. So we got a big crunch time. We got 7 more AMAs lined up this week, and then we got the pre-sale, launch, staking, and then NFTs coming up next week. So we got a pretty. I'll go ahead.
Oh no, please, after you.
Yep. So that's it. So I'll leave it up to you guys now for all the questions and everything.
Okay. My final question, I guess, then is, so you guys are doing 51% of the pre-sale itself to liquidity. And then you said you're going to inject it later, but let's just say we're just starting off with the 51%. That's 227 BNB. That will be the starting market cap ratio, correct?
Yeah, it'll actually be around 211 because Pink Sale takes their small little fee from that. I think it's like 5%. We decided to do the 5% instead of giving them any team tokens, so they can't dump those at launch. So it'll be about 210 to 211.
So we're going to be starting under 100,000.
They were estimating our market cap would be about 600,000, but I'll have to take a peek at that. They factor it in by supply and a bunch of other different factors after that. But we're going to be injecting that other 200 BNB probably within the first day or two. We really want to look at a good time for when it like drops a bit to really inject that liquidity back into it.
That gives me a lot more confidence for a launch that size. That's great, man. We definitely want to see higher liquidity ratios as it moves forward. Okay, guys, before I jump to the text section and start going through everything, why don't some of y'all jump in here in VC? Who would like to ask a question?
Could I ask a question?
You absolutely may, Penance. Go ahead.
2 questions, actually. One, you were saying that you can go head-to-head and actually do that warfare as Halo back in the day, wagering your tokens. Basically, you're wagering, right? But isn't that a little bit against certain countries' legal issues, as wagering and gambling like that is not permitted?
We've kind of talked with our lawyers and everybody right now, and since it's a play to earn game with the wagering, it doesn't seem like it's an issue, but that's something we can take a peek at, to see if that's a thing. And if it is, then we could pretty much do it. The head to head would just win, some of the coins, that come from the company. So that is something we are still working on, especially with the game developers.
Right. So basically, when you're a unknown, well, not unknown, but small company, small project, maybe that's not such a big of a deal. But when you're aiming for $1 billion market cap, everyone will know you. So I'm kind of like a little bit wondering how you will tackle that issue. My question is number 2, on a bleeding market, what can you do to make sure that your investors stay for the long haul?
Oh, that's an easy one, man. So I've got about 9 whales that are multimillionaires. They're going to be buying in at launch. They're going to be putting in $50,000 to $100,000 buys. And these are people that aren't looking to just buy and dump. A lot of these guys are investors that are not really into crypto, but are investing in the team and into the project. And another one is our innovative staking program that launches day 2 for the first 500 people that come in, get that higher APY. That really gets people to want to hold their tokens and to stake at that higher percentage of APY and to get that retention of holders right off the bat.
I'm going to jump in on that one as well. And also, because your question was kind of asked towards what we're going to do long term. I believe our team and just our vision in this company will keep people long term. We're always active in our community. We listen to what our community says. We continue to plan to develop and release new things consistently, and I think that that's key. A lot of projects either take too long to release things, or they release something and then that's it and it goes away. We have a roadmap that's going to continually bring new things to the project and to the community to keep that engagement. And I think that that's what's really important, as you say, to keep people long term, is to continue to keep their attention, right? Because so many people, if you're not continuing to engage and provide things, then it's really easy to forget because there's so many new projects coming out. So I think that that's a critical component for us that kind of makes us stand out, that will definitely help us retain long-term holders.
All right, man. Thank you very much for your answer.
Yeah, thank you for your questions.
So can I go ahead?
Yes, you may. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm curious about your staking feature. Is it going to start after pre-sale?
So we're launching on the 18th of June. Pre-sale is at 1 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to launch at 2 p.m. that day, an hour after our pre-sale. The staking is going to start on Sunday the next day at noon Pacific time. So whatever your time is.
Fair? I mean, there's no slot for people who jumped in the private sale. I mean, because the first 500 people, has a huge percentage for staking.
Nobody gets
so
a head start. It's fair for everyone.
Nobody gets priority.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.
So 12 p.m. PST is 19 UTC, just on the conversion for everyone. So it'll be 19 UTC on the 19th. The staking will go live.
Yeah.
Awesome. And may I know how much with one BNB could we buy on private sale?
Private sale for one BNB was 35 million SoCal tokens.
Awesome.
And
it's not that
pre-sale is 33 million SoCal tokens.
Great. Looks fair. Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for the question, Ben. Who else? Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, good day.
Good day.
So I have a question. There are projects that has same utilities as yours. My question is, what is the main advantage of your project that would pull investors to invest in your project and not in the other project that has same utilities?
The main difference between us and all other projects is we're one of the first region-based tokens there are in the United States. We're basing it off of Southern California, and to really push us across everybody in Southern California. If anybody's been here before, you got to know we've got over 24 million people in Southern California here, and a ton of them are crypto traders. We're really bringing, that region based with the surfing and the sunshine and all those other different items to the community. But our ecosystem also gives so much more to holders than any other project, with the free yoga, the sound bath healing, the crypto education classes, the beach cleanups, all those different items really makes us stand apart from anybody else out there in the crypto industry right now.
Okay, thank you. Another question is, about the buybacks, when you do buybacks, will it be transparent enough towards the community? Because there are projects that aren't transparent when they do buyback.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing the buybacks. We're actually going to be editing that website. We're going to be doing direct burns. So you will be able to track those through the Null wallet, that money is just going to be going straight to that burn wallet every 1% of those sell transactions.
I And then we'll, on the burns that we're going to be doing, that he discussed in the AMA, those will be held live. Like you said, we're going to do burn parties. So that will all be done on a VC with the share screen. The whole community will be able to watch it and see it. So we're all about transparency and honesty. I think that's another thing that does set us apart from other projects is the team, honestly, because that's something that's core to us is our community. Our community is our project's community. I mean, one doesn't work without the other. And we're really big on that. So we want to always make sure that we're 100% open and honest with our community about everything going on with the project. So that's something you don't have to worry about with us.
Hey, bro, can I ask a question, bro?
Hey, Bobby. Yeah, buddy. Welcome, man. I'm going to start. Wait, Khalibala, did that answer all your questions?
Yeah. I did a research about SoCal. They've done a 400 BNB private sale, and they're going to make 450 per BNB of pre-sale, right?
That's correct, yeah.
So,
429 and 454, yeah.
So my question is, what kind of marketing they've done for that 400 BNB private sale to be filled that fast?
What kind of marketing did we do for that? That was actually all word of mouth and just investors we know. We actually had only like 50 to 75 people in our group. We know so many people in the crypto industry and investors that came in. We did little to no marketing to fill that 400 BNB for private sale. Now that we have marketing, everybody wants to get in, and it's already filled. So,
and we also have a huge Turkish community that participated in the private sale as well. I think our Turkish group has close to 700 people in it.
Let's go. I'm going to be in Istanbul day after tomorrow.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, Bobby, did I answer your question, buddy?
How much is the starting liquidity, bro? It's around 400, right?
It's going to be... Yeah, go ahead.
That fluctuates with the price of BNB. If you look on Pink Sale, it actually calculates with the current price of BNB and our total supply and everything. It will give you a kind of a live estimate of what the starting market cap will be based on what BNB is currently at that price. So it fluctuates. We've seen it go all the way from 1.3 million when BNB was up higher, all the way down to like 600,000. So it really just depends on where the market's at next weekend, but you can actually see that live on Pink Sale with the dedicated liquidity that we have, what the starting market cap will be at.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
You're welcome. Thanks for the question.
So, can I ask my question?
We're going to go one at a time. I got DMs from YU, and then I got a DM from someone else. Give me 1 second. Last Kenpachi. And then you can go, my man. So you'll be the last one, Abu Soman. Why do you want to go?
Right. What?
Go ahead, bud.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hello.
Okay. Can you here convince the user of how social token is better and worth playing than every other NFT game out there?
I'm sorry, your question was what was different about our project with the NFT game?
I didn't really get that either. YU. All right, man. I'm sorry. We don't really understand that one. We're going to move on to the next person who wanted to ask. And that was Last Kenpachi. Last Kenpachi, it's your turn, bud. Go ahead.
Thank you, man. Hi, Dan. Man, just something that someone brought up before that about the staking system, right? So it is first come first serve for this. But do you have plans? So when this is unlocked after a month period of time, that is going to be a huge unlock, right? Because a lot of people will be having a lot of tokens that they're possibly willing to sell at least half of it, and that will do a major dump, right? Even like if 500 people are doing 50% of their bag, are dropping 50% of their bag, that is about a lot of tokens being dumped, right? And after the burns would have happened in that period of time, that token would be of a lot more value. So any plans of vesting those tokens or limiting sell per day or a sell per week from the staking wall? Thank you.
Yeah,
Good.
absolutely.
That's
Thank you for your question.
Go ahead, Daniel.
I'm going. So this is the crypto market and the crypto world, everybody. This is the wild, wild west, man. You know, we're giving people the opportunity to stake for 60 or 30 days to get those extra tokens to be that person that gets those rewards for coming in. And yeah, the value of their tokens is going to be pretty high. But if they really believe in the team, you know, we feel that they will stick around. And there will still be the 50% staking percentage that those people can go into if we are below that 100 million market cap at that time. So I don't ever want to be the person to limit how somebody buys or sells a token. You know, this is the market and this is the industry. But to let everybody know, we do not plan to be a small project. We plan to be a huge project. We are also in talks with a radio station locally here to try to get some on-air exposure. And we're also in talks like with Snoop Dogg's people. So we don't plan to be this small project. So while somebody's staking, their coins can go really high. And we could be at that 150 million market cap when they come out. But there's no real way that I want to control anybody's coins. You know, if somebody believes in the project, they stay in the project. But we are also here to make profit, you know, and to pay and help for our families, you know. So I want people to have the option to buy and sell. And regardless of which way it goes, it's good for the project to have buys and sells for that volume, to get on those certain exchanges, to get listed on different platforms that we need to get listed on. You know, that's part of the project and part of the crypto industry.
It's pretty cool.
Just to add on top of that, we are going to have, during those periods, we're going to have targeted marketing taking place also. There will probably be, you know, we haven't decided yet, but we'll probably run some trendings around that time. There will be things going on around that time period to take care of that. But like you said, it is important to us to make, you know, it's your money. You're fully in control of it and what you want to do with it. And we don't want to impede anyone from having that ability. But yeah, we will have targeted things going on around those times to counter any kind of sales going on.
Just that the concern was just that since I will be having about 4 times of what I invested, I'll be more than likely, because as you said, people are there to make profit. So it is very likely scenario that person might dump half, if not full bag at the time when it's released from the vault, and that's it. And you mentioned Snoop Dogg. Well, you're targeting California and LA. I would rather say you go for Beach Boys or something like Red Hot Chili Peppers, but it's up to you. So thank you for answering that, and thank you, Achilles.
Thanks for your questions, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, I think we have time for 2 more, and someone DM'd me, and I already forgot who they were. Dominion James. Dominion James, you can Daily Cookie. I don't think we're gonna have time for you, buddy.
Okay, thank you, Achilles.
You're welcome, buddy.
My question is concerning the classes that I will be holding. How do they want to communicate the effectiveness of that class, especially where language is concerned, to different countries and different continents? That's my question.
Well, with both of those classes, it's not really so much a verbal thing. With the sound bath, obviously, that's going to be something that's conducted, you know, 95% through sound. As well as with the yoga, they're more visual and audio based type of platforms for the classes. The crypto education, we can definitely look at, you know, figuring out a way that we can try and translate some of that out and in text or something. I don't know. That's actually a really good point that we can look into. But as far as the yoga and the sound bath, yeah, yoga obviously is something that's more visual, and then the sound bath is really, there's no talking during that. It's something that's more about kind of meditating and relaxing while you're listening to it. So that's something that will be able to be enjoyed by, you know, anyone in any part of the world.
Okay, thank you.
Sound baths are really cool, man. Okay, guys, we have time for 1, maybe 2 more questions. Let's see who we've got next up. Please, if you're one of the people that DM me. Yeah, go ahead, Zan.
Hey, Achilles.
Hey, man.
Greetings to the team and everyone. I just want to talk about the NFT aspects of the project. So regarding the NFT marketplace, I just want to ask, is there going to be any form of royalty mechanism or future for selling the NFTs? And what was the next question? Um,
Probably just stick with the one question right now, buddy. So what was the question exactly?
Was
I
there
said, is there going to
royalties?
is there
Okay.
going to be royalty feature or mechanism for selling the NFTs?
So on the first collection that we're releasing, our artist is already receiving a royalty from us. Now, as far as the buy sell goes in between the community, we actually don't receive any portion of that. We're not charging any tax. The only fee really that will happen is the gas fee. The user is in full control of whatever they want to sell their NFT for. Something we have talked about down the road is possibly expanding the marketplace to where different creators can, post their own collections on there. And at that point, yeah, definitely we would add in a function so that they're able to set their royalty fees if they did mint it. But that's not something that's going to be live directly at launch, but it is something that we've talked about and plan on potentially doing down the road.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. All right, one more question. Who wants to jump up? Yeah, sure, Tucker, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. First of all, great presentation. I really loved it. Looks really nice, everything. Well, my question was about the esports part. The extreme sports. Is there going to be a racetrack? Because I'm a race fan. I would really love to race with, like, bets or NFTs or whatever.
Yeah, actually, that was one of our talks also, is to put a racetrack in eventually. If we're going to do, F1, but we're really trying to base it on Southern California. So what type of racing we would like to do down here. Long Beach has an F1 track, which would be really, really cool to include. And that is something we're actually talking about also integrating into the Caliverse down the road. I think that would be absolutely amazing to have. So, yeah, excellent suggestion.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking about Long Beach. It's really nice.
Yeah, I take my Corvette down there. It's so much fun. You're in with other cars, but it's a beautiful track.
Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. All right, guys, we're out of time on questions here. I'm sorry to my people for putting in text questions. I usually get to those, but you guys had a lot to go over, and you guys were extremely thorough. If there's anything you would like to end the recording with, now is the time, and then we will end the recording itself.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for joining us here on this Saturday morning. Glad for everybody investor that already came in private sale. Excited to have everybody to see you next Saturday for our pre-sale and launch. If you have any questions, please reach out to my team in the Telegram. We are here all the time, and we are keeping our voice chat open also 24/7.
Thank you for being here, guys. All right, let me end this real fast.